Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Jujutsu Kaisen. Last time around we had Kyoto Sister School Exchange Event Group Battle 1. What a mouthful. Anywho, so yeah, the gang went out and then they were caught up by Toto. They split up, leaving Yuji to deal with Toto. Toto asked Yuji what his type was, and he said Jennifer Lawrence, upon which he and Toto are now best friends. They will still fight, but they are best friends. And then all the other Kyoto gang tried to come in to kill Yuji, and Toto was like, no. And now they are just fighting the Tokyo group. So, yeah. That was a pretty good explanation, actually. So, like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Here we go. Alright, so during the credits I was looking up the voice actor of Mechamaru. It's Keith Silverstein, who also voices the principal of Tokyo High in this. So I'm still looking through, so just give me a quick sec. Oh, he's the voice of Simon Belmont in Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's pretty cool. I also saw he voiced Koyama in the dub of Mob Psycho. He's the Deep Sea King in One Punch Man. Now I don't remember if I said that or not, but he is. Oh, okay, yeah, that was the big thing, was he was Robert E.O. Speedwagon in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Anywho. Why was that, like, amazing? You've been sitting on that for 16 episodes? Good grief, man. Like, why was that as amazing as it was that Panda versus Mechamaru Ultimate was the best episode we've had so far? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. It was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I mean, like, look, the last couple episodes of this whole group battle thing I have enjoyed, but obviously you know my thoughts on the whole Junpei arc before that. We're not going to go into that, but, like, man, like, that was, like, a really damn good episode. Like, better than anything else we've had. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we've been sitting on that this whole season. And it was Panda versus Mechamaru Ultimate. Like, the hell? Why? Why is that amazing? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Panda, the hell? Like, what is with the principal then? I feel like this is like the good ending of this is like the good ending of Shao Tucker in Full Metal Alchemist. Like, oh, I've created a chimera that can talk. But it's okay, actually, and it's not, like, weird. I mean, technically there is the good version of that in Full Metal Alchemist. It's called The Other Chimeras that are with Greed. And some of the other chimeras that, like, worked for Bradley and stuff. But this is, like, that fully realized. It's just, like, a guy. It's just a thing he did. It's just... he wanted to perfect the ultimate cursed corpse. So he did. So he had... oh, man, where do you get the cores from? Like, I still don't fully understand any of this. But he made a cursed corpse that can talk and has emotion. This is like the plot of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, basically. Except the creator, I mean, the creator's good. The creator's a good guy, the principal, but what a weird... Alright, so yeah, so he made a cursed corpse with 3 cores. A panda, a gorilla, and an unknown third one. The third one was taken out at the beginning. The older sister was taken out at the beginning. So, we're going to hold that, I guess, for the next big fight that Panda's in. But, But yeah, so that's so crazy. I mean, the animation too. Like, I mean, like, look, this is Mappa's bread and butter. Is a show like this, But good grief, good friggin' grief! That animation just went nuts. And Mechamaru, I mean, he's just Genos. He really is just Genos, Like it's so ridiculous, but that was pretty cool. Man, oh man. So I liked him. I liked all that. I like actually being able to get through to him because I mean, from the get-go, when they show off everyone in the Kyoto school, you pretty much don't like them from the beginning. Like, most of them are unlikable with the exception of Miwa. Like, she's like perfect nice girl all the time, so she's the exception. Like, everyone else is, you got you got Toto, but with characters like Toto and now Mechamaru, they're coming around, and I like that, They're coming around, Toto found someone he respected with Itadori, and now Mechamaru he's been forced to submit and respect his opponent, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, it's just what a good fight. There's just such a great fight, and then the reveal that he can be multiple animals too, That Panda is like his base core, and then he's got, a gorilla as well. Like, that is ridiculous. And then there's the other core, which we're just gonna wait for later. But that was so great. Oh my god. And see, I feel like I missed a lot of the actual talk between them because I was just hyped on this fight. But I did like that of I like these smaller moments, and even just the Juju stroll at the end where he's sitting in this, bathtub with all these tubes, he's bandaged to shit, and he's just like, well, it's nice that they can rely on me. It's like, but bro, I can't deal with that, dude. I can't deal with that. It's like I'm immediately endeared to this guy, And I like how, when Panda's like, yo, I'll if there's anything I can do, I'll help you. And he's like, oh, well, we'll see if you say that after you see, the real me. And Panda's just like, I'm a panda. Why am I going to judge you? Why am I going to judge you about how you look? So, that was cool. Oh my god. I don't know, man, how do you come up with this stuff, Sometimes I look at stuff that mangakas do, and I'm just like, what do you think of this, Because, everything else, I can kind of get, you've got, Maki is, you've got Maki, and then you have Mai being the sort of counterpart. Then you can create Toto. Toto is okay, he's this, Toto is, honestly, he's kind of simple. It's he's this really big muscular dude. Okay, well, how do we sort of offset that? He's really into this idol, And so, there's that, but it's how do you think, okay, here's what I want to think, is, the mangaka just came up with the idea of having a talking panda be one of the people in the Tokyo school, and then came up with that, and, when it came time to do this, was okay, now what? Now what do I do with this character? And then somehow, for some reason, just came up with the idea, wait, what if this panda isn't just a panda? Obviously, probably came up with the idea, along with the cursed corpse stuff. But, but what if the panda could be a gorilla? It's how do you think of this, man? That's just so far out there, The whole stuff with, Mechamaru, and it's okay, so it's, it's a robot that is being controlled by this guy. Why can't, he go out himself? Well, what if he's, injured to all hell? It's okay, you can play around with stuff like that, but, a panda who can also become a gorilla. I don't know. I don't know who comes up with that except the mangaka, so... I don't know, man. Mangaka are crazy. Crazy bastards, man. I don't know. I do love I pretty much called it like when he was fighting as Panda. Like I like the moves there. It's like, you know, he's strong, he's fast. I do love using his weight. It's exactly Kung Fu Panda, you know, where he freaking, you know, bounced him with his, you know, big booty. So like all he's missing is just saying skadoosh like fucking Jack Black in that movie, you know? Oh my gosh. It's freaking crazy, man. And yeah, and the fight was that was just great. The gorilla form was awesome. I love too that like I love too he like outsmarted him. And I mean, this really shows the difference between the second years and the first years of Tokyo, you know. But like I really like that it's like, oh, he knows how to like fool someone basically. Like he puts like a mirror of his cursed energy somewhere else in his body. So when they attack that, they think it's his core, but it's not. His core is completely protected, and then he goes and kicks their ass, you know? Like, that was so good, so... Huh. So yeah, that was crazy. That was really crazy. But yeah, what an absolutely amazing episode. Like, again, we've been sitting on this all season. Oh my gosh, like every other episode now pales in comparison to this. And there were some really good episodes in there too, you know? But man, oh man, something about this was great. I don't know, but man, let's keep this up. Let's keep this up because this was really good, so yeah, that was fun. With that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Jujutsu Kaisen reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.